feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank. I'm Brad Berger along with my co-host Dan Whedon. And our guest today is Anna Choi with Conscious Business Coach. We had an intriguing and fun conversation with Anna. To listen to the entire podcast, visit us on the World Wide Web at shrimptankpodcast.com/Seattle, or now through iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. And you can still subscribe to our podcast on iTunes. No matter where you hear or listen to us, we are always interested in your feedback, so please do not forget to rate us. So Anna, you styled yourself as a business energy coach. Could you tell us a little bit about what that means?
Yes. So traditionally, business coaching is going to focus on like strategic marketing or leadership, executive leadership, a host of things, right? And where I focus is really on the leadership within and your energy. And what I mean by that is we use a lot of actual physical exercises or things that can help bring you to access your, what I call inner wisdom within. So we really blend kind of, Eastern and Western together to bring a holistic approach.
Well, Anna, one of the things that interested me is you spent a lot of time on the podcast, which all of you should make sure you listen to. You spent some time on the podcast talking about leveraging genius and, in a sense, maximizing what we all have innately within us. Can you spend a few minutes talking about what you mean by leveraging genius?
Yeah. So leveraging your genius is each one of us has a natural genius. It's where we are in flow naturally, like a river, just going down as opposed to going upstream. And it's also a place where it's effortless. So there's 4 main domains of genius. You can listen to the podcast to get the full story, but it's based off the work of one of my mentors, Roger James Hamilton. And he took this based off of many of the psychographic kinds of tests, the Myers-Briggs and so forth, are all based in Carl Jung's work. And so it's really looking to nature to see how humans have 4 basic geniuses around dynamo, which is associated to the north and to the element of wood, and spring, and the question what. And these people are asking what's the high level strategy here? They've got their head in the clouds, they've got big dreams, but so many projects that's hard to finish them all. And then you've got the blazes, which you are a perfect example of. And it's all about the summer, the blaze, the season, the connecting, fire element, and it's around who. Like anytime you're going to tackle a problem or come up with a solution, you're going to ask, who do I know? And they make the best leaders usually. And then you have tempos, who are very grounded and earth-based, and they're sensory when they make decisions, versus dynamos are very intuitive. And they're sensory, so it's typically service-based, want to be in the thick of things and figure things out, but do not give them a blank piece of paper. And then you have the steels genius, which is winter, caution, numbers, and they are very good at completing things and at the numbers, and that's how they view the world. And they're asking how are we going to create the system for this?
And I'm even wearing red to be blaze. I didn't even know.
I know, look at that.
Well, and another thing that you talked about was this concept of the Yin Within. Could you share a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So yin is opposite to yang, and we live in a very yang culture, right? It's very driven and the hustle and grind and go, 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 go. And I say, especially now, well, we've been almost forced to being a double down on your yin time. And I used to say that was just time off, but it's also yin means within, like accessing the time to shut off all the noise and just listen within to your own true self, your own inner wisdom, and really be guided by that when you're making your decisions.
Well, Anna, we want to thank you for having been part of this podcast. You're a fantastic guest. If somebody out there is watching and wants to learn how to connect with you, how do they do it?
Yes, you can just visit my website, www.annasunchoi, ANNASUNCHOI.com. And there's lots of free, awesome things and trainings that you can access as well.
Well, once again, this is just a taste of what you can expect by listening to the entire podcast. Visit shrimptankpodcast.com/Seattle or subscribe to our podcast on iTunes, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Spotify.
All
We'd
of
love
those
to hear-
places.
All of those
places.
So if you don't have enough, there's no excuse to not listen to the Seattle Shrimp Tank. We'd love to hear from you. So please do not forget to rate us.
And your next opportunity is in 2 weeks when our guest will be Ryan Denny from Trash Transporter. Until then, for right now, the hay is in the barn.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond, and the shrimp